Hi guys, so welcome back to another video in this crack series, and today we are going to do something different. So we did something related to shapes, right? We did draw the shapes. We were doing it in form of a loop. That means we were drawing multiple squares. That was there in my previous video. So if you have not watched that video, I will be mentioning the link in the description section and you can watch that video related to the shapes. So here we are going to continue something related to that. But there will be something different here. And what will be that different thing? So there will be a choice-based program here. So we are going to create some options and we are going to give the user options which shape the user wants to draw. So we are going to use square and circle as the option. And the user can decide by clicking on the buttons that which particular shape it wants the sprite to draw. So here we are going to learn something new, which is the pen feature like we did in the previous video. So pen feature we are going to use by going to the pen extension. So guys, let's start with this video and we will go to the pen extension first, like I said. So from here, we will select the pen extension and now we have all the commands related to pen. Let's remove the cat sprite and we are going to add the pen or pencil sprite. So I will select the pencil sprite here. So now, because I have this pencil sprite, I also need some buttons on my screen. So let's select some buttons here. I will write button and see we have different types of buttons. So I will go for this and one more button because I'm having two shapes here. So one more button will be, suppose this one. So here I will take this and this will be my pen sprite or the pencil sprite. Let's reduce its size because so that we are able to see the shapes properly and the main sprite is not that big also. So let's make it to a size 70. Perfect. Now let's come and customize the looks of these buttons so that we know in which button we are clicking and what does it means to do. So we come to the costumes of the green button and we add a little text here. And suppose this button gives me a circle. So now I'll just use some other color so that it's really visible because on green, I will use something in a darker shade or let's go for a, yes, let's go for this red color. So now it's properly visible that yes, when I click on this button, it is going to draw the circle. Now same way, I'm going to select this as orange and here I will be using this as square. So now we know that when we click on this button, it is going to give us square and when we click on the other button, it is going to give us a circle. But how come? We have to add the code for that, right? So let's start with the main sprite, which is the pencil sprite, which is responsible to draw everything. So what we are going to do, let's see whenever we are clicking on the green flag, what happens. We will set the position of the pencil to where it is actually. So, and because suppose what is happening, we have clicked on the circle button, it has already drawn a circle and then next time we want a square. So in that case, it has to erase the circle which has already drawn. So we always start with the erase all commands. So erase all, then we are going to be at pen up because initially we are not drawing anything. So the pen is not supposed to be down. Pen down means we are already drawing it. So that means we are supposed to draw it. Now I set the motion block. And in the motion block, I will use go to X and Y. That means the current position, which is X11 and Y23. So I am setting this particular position initially when nothing is happening. That means just when the green flag is clicked, my pencil is fixed to this particular position. That is why I'm using go to X and Y here. Now I will add, suppose I need to set the size of this pencil, which I have already done using the size. Suppose I want now that if I'm clicking on the square button, so the square should be there. So we'll start with another set of command and we come to square first. So this particular square button will be responsible to broadcast a message. which message it can broadcast, so that whenever we are clicking on the sprite, which is the pencil, it is always helping us to draw the square whenever the square button is clicked. So we will come to the control and we are going to take the instruction. Sorry, it is events, because anything which is being clicked, it's an action form which is events. So when this sprite is clicked, that means when this button is clicked, what is going to happen? We are going to broadcast a message. And let's broadcast a message. I'm going to name it as square. So square will be the message which is going to be broadcasted whenever we are clicking on the square button. And then we are going to start with the pencil sprite, that it was going to draw the square now. Now we come to the circle button. Same thing we are going to do here also. That means whenever this sprite is clicked, we are going to broadcast a new message which is called as circle. And now we come back to the pencil sprite, which is the main sprite. So now this pencil sprite is going to work that when it receives the message as square, then what happens? That means when I receive message as square, again what will happen? We start by clearing everything which is there on the screen. That means any figure if it is there, I will make a pen up, and before it moves to its original position, I will make a pen up so that it's not making any additional lines. So now it will do a pen up. After that, it is going to move to this particular position only. That means every time, suppose it is drawing a square. So what happens if the pencil is drawing a square, it moves like this, and suppose the position of the pencil changes. So it has to come back to this position. And while it is coming back, it is not supposed to draw any lines. That is why I'm using pen up. And then after that, I'm fixing the position where it's supposed to start drawing. Now I will make it pen down so that it can start drawing the shape. I will set the pen color. I can use this particular instruction to set any color. Suppose I want the square which is drawn in purple color. So I'm going to use this color. So pen color will be changed. I can also change the pen size. That means the line width I can change. Suppose I make it 5. So it will be a bit broader. But now I have done with the basic instructions. Now what am I supposed to do? I have to start making the square. So how I can do that? See, we need to make sure about the mathematical shapes. These geometric shapes, square has all sides equal, like I told you in my previous video also. So what we can do, we can give one side and then we can use a repeat loop here. Why we are going to use repeat loop? Because we know that square has 4 sides and we can repeat the same side 4 times. Perfect. So now let's come to the control block and let's use the repeat loop here. And we will repeat this loop 4 times. And what we are going to do 4 times? We are going to make a square. We are going to move certain number of steps. Let's make it 100. And we are going to turn 90 degrees. Why 90 degrees? Because all the sides of square are same and they are shaped at 90 degrees. And because we don't want our square to be made quickly, so let's just add some number of seconds so that it seems like the pencil is moving and it is making a square. Let's see. See, it's making a square. Perfect. And see the purple color like I told you. Now let's stop this and let's start with another message. That means if I want to draw the circle. Now what will happen? That means again when the sprite, which is the pencil sprite, if it receives the message as circle, now we are going to repeat the same steps. The only thing will be we are going to draw the circle. So this will be different, but this will be same. So we start with again pen section. We come to this, erase all, pen up. We are going to use the same position to go to X and Y. Perfect. Then we are going to make pen down so that we can start with building up the shape. Now we are going to set the pen color. Here I am going to use some different color because it's circle. So in this case, let me come to this shape, red color. So my circle will be red in color. I'm going to set the pen size to 5 again. And then I'm going to add the loop for the circle. So in circle, guys, what happens? We start from one point and we come back to the same point. That means we are taking a turn. So this turn that we are taking, we can, if we are using the repeat block and number of steps, so we can count them as the 360 number of steps, so that we are coming back to the same position and we are turning just by 1 degree here. So how many times we are repeating it? These small steps we are repeating it 360 number of times. So let's come to the control section. Let's take the repeat. We are going to repeat it 360 times. Small one steps so that we can see easily the circle is building up. Now we'll add move one step and see. We are going to turn it to 1 degrees. And let's add here also, wait for 0.5 seconds so that we can see the circle getting drawn here. Now let's start and see. I'm clicking on the circle button. See, so the pencil is slowly drawing this. What if I remove this 0.5 seconds? Will my circle be easily drawn now? Now let's see. See, it's easy now. So we are not supposed to add wait 0.5 seconds to the circle part because it can be easily drawn like this also. So guys, my program looks fine, but isn't something missing here? Everything is so bland and so plain. So what I can do to change it? Perfect. Backdrop. So let's come to the backdrop and I'm going to select this blue sky as the backdrop. And see, now I'm going to, okay, so one more thing what I want to do, that after I'm done with drawing the shape, let's remove them. Or if somewhere my pen is supposed to move, I don't want any extra lines on the screen. So what I'm going to do is I will simply adjust pen up after the repeat block to both of them. And I am going to take my pen back to the original position. So let's just add pen up so that we are not moving any extra lines here. So now let's just see what I'm doing here. See, I'm drawing square here, but I want that after circle, my pen should be on the same position. And now if I'm clicking on circle, I'm able to draw the circle. So I'm going to just add little one more thing here. I will add turn 180 degrees to my pen after the circle. So now see what happens. I click on circle, I'm able to draw the circle. And after the circle is drawn, my pen will shift to 180 degrees. So let's see how it's working. See, so it comes back to the original position with the original look. So I'm going to name this project as Shapes Game. And I will share this here. So you guys also try same and let's just watch it once again and see square. I can see a square here. I want a circle. I can easily see a circle here. So guys, do try this program, do try this animation on your Scratch accounts and do let me know in the comment section below whether you like it or not. And if any queries or if you want any one-to-one sessions from me, do email me on the email given in the description box. Till then, take care, bye-bye, and keep learning, guys. Keep suggesting what you want to learn from me. Thank you so much. Do watch my videos, like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel, The Coder Kids. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.